Well, today is December the 20th, 2025. Sarah Shane sitting here this evening. And I decided to share my digital portfolio that I created for interviews. When I do interviews, I have my own business, Shannon Consulting Curriculum Tutoring. And so this is a digital portfolio I created for interviews that I have done that's amazing. Little digital portfolio I created with Book Creator. I absolutely love them. And so you see it gives a little bit of my background, my experience as a former award-winning teacher of the year. You see several of my children's stories on here that I've written. There's one right there, the Dana Chain Sanderville. There's one, The Real Princess. Several different of my children's stories I've written on this digital portfolio that I created. In addition to that, these are several of my teaching videos that I do for teachers in the classroom. In the classroom, that's a short constructed response teaching video that I do that I model for educators in the classroom. There's the short constructed response videos that I do for teachers, and there's also the I updated the 7 steps to writing a narrative story. And this is those several of my children's stories as well. I've written near the Uninvited Guest, which I love. That's a Christmas story since it's Christmas season. This is something I did with designer that I helped me to write that one. Other of my children's stories on here. The figurative language lab that goes on figurative language craft strategy that goes on my figurative language rap that I've written as well. So I have songs and skits and lesson plans and stories and raps and videos I've done. That's the main idea rap right there, which I'll show in a moment, the actual rap. And so when you do this digital video, all you have to do is click, copy and paste the link, and it'll take you to the videos. This is my prefix one video, figurative language video. So you can see this is a colorful little portfolio that I've created myself based on my hours and hours of research. My STEM graduate school class, this is a video I created for one of my products. And this is my Kitty Kingdom videos I created to encourage young people to believe in themselves, believe in their dreams and all that and everything, and to feel good about themselves and know that even if they're delayed, that doesn't mean that they're denied, that they can do what God calls them to do and or feel their destiny, whatever they're called to do. So I'm just going to share. I have one children's story I've written, the Dream of Change Center. Before I do that, just typing it in here. Oh yeah, I have some digital. Oh, it's on dual technology. I mean, we struggle a little bit, but I'm able to do all this. I've been able to do 35 products and hours and hours of research, and I've also written a lot of my curriculum that's over 1,000 pages for third, fourth, and fifth grade for all these years. So if you look here, you'll see. Yeah, so the chain Centerville. So you'll see here, if I can type it in and hold the camera at the same time. So you see here, you type it in Junior Chain Centerville, Sarah Shannon, book creator, and you should find my children's story. And so yes, and a wonderful book creator reads it to them. You just press it and it reads it to them, and it's
The
based on
Dream That Changed Sanderville.
Yeah, and it's based on
By Sarah Shannon.
They're supposed to learn in the classroom.
In the dear old town of
Reads it to them,
Sanderville.
and so it's based on learning objectives. So they read the story. And then they also,
was very concerned.
let's see, I can switch pages so you can see I'm switching the pages. See, it has beautiful illustrations on that, and then it just reads it to them.
Who cares about the future?
Yes, see. And so
they would all.
And then I'll do the Uninvited Guest. That's the Christmas story that I've written too, because it's Christmas. Uninvited guest, sorry. Sarah. And I'll probably have to edit this because, technology me. It's probably the fact that I'm not technology literate. I've been able to do some of this stuff. There's some skills I'm still struggling with and all that and everything. We all have that. These are lesson plans go along with Uninvited Guests. Again, the Uninvited Guest is I've created that I have just recently added to my website. That is down right now. It should be up in a couple of days. But you look here, these lesson plans for uninvited guests. That's Christmas stories that I have talked about before. Look at these beautiful pictures I created. It gives the interesting introduction, state the objective. By the end of this lesson, I'll be able to, this objective in particular for this lesson plans is on character and author's point of view in text. And it goes along with my children's story that I wrote and called The Uninvited Guest. Look here. And also have a skit version that I've done as well of The Uninvited Guest. And the kids, I was saying before how they did I actually had my students perform a skit off The Uninvited Guest in front of the school. It was wonderful right around Christmas time for the Christmas program. They did a great job, and I had a little dance scene that I created for them, like Debbie Allen too. And I can't dance, so I'm not Debbie Allen too. Let me rephrase that because I can't even dance a lick. But it was just wonderful because it was a way for them to be able to. It was Nutcracker, Nutcracker has one of those, and they did a little cute little dance scene that I have them. Made it up myself based on my limited, dance. But it was really cute. The kids did a great job on it and stuff like that, everything. And so it extended this. The most important thing is that it extended the story. And so the kids were able to take what they learned in class and the objective focus that they learned in class and then put that and expand it based on Bloom. Bloom talks about how you receive the information in a different way and shows you understood it, and then they were able to take a formative assessment, a summative assessment at the end of all that to prove that they understood everything that they had already learned from the individuals. Where a wonderful opportunity to have that hands-on. Because you want to talk about hands-on practices most lecturers are using in the classroom. I'm talking about like a science or engineer or building a project for a building or something, but hands-on activities and practices understand show that you understand information in a different way at a higher level. That's an effective teaching strategies. This is my main idea wrap here that I've written. It goes along with teaching students majority of main idea because they do need to have that foundation so they can go along and be those doctors, those architects, those engineers, and those scientists, and they have to have that foundation to help them being able to know how to critically think and be able to know these basic objectives, how to dissect the text and decode it and critically think and respond to it so they can effectively be able to use that to be able to help them when they go into higher occupations. So real hands-on is very important, but also you have to have the opportunity to be able to have that foundation so they can be prepared to have those higher levels of being able to function and think and be those future doctors, lawyers, engineers, teachers, and that future creator of the sales tower or whatever they're going to do, or airplane or fine car, whatever, going to be those amazing gifted people that have that foundation. So combining all these strategies together and giving them that foundation is very important. So this is the main idea wrap. You can see here that me singing it with my little blonde hair. And then I'll just do one more. I do the prefix rhyme. I do the figurative language. I'll do the figurative language. We'll do that one. And figurative language on YouTube, my little videos. And they all go with the objectives they're supposed to learn, all that elementary level that they're required to learn. Many states do that. But you go to Sarah Shannon, type it in here. You should be able to find it. I am right there. Yeah, sorry, I'm looking at a hot mess right now. Just want to do this really quickly. This is informal, just Christmas time and all that and everything. Oh wait, it disappeared. Oh wait, no, I didn't. And it should come up, and then I'm done. Merry Christmas. Everybody's having a wonderful Christmas. I'm hanging with my family, having a ball. And I know that we're going to continue to, it's going to be amazing 2026, and it's going to be a bang at the end of the year. Here I am, figurative language rap. It's called the figurative language rap. Here's how to play. Just clap, clap, clap. So there it is. So check it out. YouTube, Sarah Shannon. Have a great day.